When most people hear the phrase, alpha male, their mind immediately conjures up images of a ripped bodybuilder with a fat bank account, a few models draped over his shoulders, and a palpable aura of superiority with a dose of arrogance. It's time to redefine what it means to be an alpha male. To start, we must first dispel the myth that the alpha male is always the pack leader. Being an alpha male has nothing to do with comparison. It isn't about being the biggest, richest, or best-looking guy in the room, and it has nothing to do with how many women you've slept with, what car you drive, or how many inches your biceps are. Sure, some alpha males are jacked like a bodybuilder, rich enough to buy their own NFL team, and more charming and seductive than Casanova. But this isn't always the case. Being an alpha male is all about being the alpha of your own life. It's about leading yourself and those you care about to a bigger and better future. It's about knowing your values, being in integrity with yourself, and dominating your unique path in life. Do you know what you value and live by it every day? Do you have a vision that is bigger than yourself and that you are actively working to bring into reality? Do you set firm boundaries in your life, stand up for yourself, and prioritize your own well-being while still acting kind, compassionate, and respectful to the needs of others? Then congratulations. You are exuding alpha behaviors. To understand how to be an alpha male, we must start by understanding what it means to be a beta male. It's important to understand that being a beta male has nothing to do with how manly you are or how you stack up against other guys. Just because you are feminine, for example preferring art and dance over hunting and boxing, are homosexual or bisexual, are emotionally sensitive, are highly expressive, are vulnerable, are intellectual, rock a bitching man bun, does not mean that you are a beta male. Alpha males are the leaders of their own lives. Beta males follow the crowd. This doesn't mean that being in a position of leadership or followership automatically makes you an alpha or beta male. Rather, beta males tend to be reactive to the world around them, whereas alphas are proactive in creating the life they desire. Beta males have no vision, no values, no purpose, and no opinions of their own. They simply go with the flow, do what they're told, and blindly accept what others say. Betas males are the types of men who will go to college without knowing what they're pursuing, settle in relationships out of comfort, stay in a soul-sucking job for the health plan, and give up on their hopes and dreams because it's what they're supposed to do. They don't value or love themselves enough to take a stand for their own life and bravely charge forward toward the life they desire. They lack self-esteem, confidence, and integrity, and, because they lack a strong sense of self-worth, will bend over backwards to make others like them and feel good enough. Betas are, by the very definition, more concerned with the opinions and thoughts of others than their own. After years of studying masculinity and personal development, I've discovered that there are three core traits that separate the alphas from the betas. 1. Alpha males are assertive, betas are passive. One of the key delineators between alpha and beta males is that alphas are assertive and betas are passive. An alpha male knows what he wants out of himself and life and is willing to do whatever it takes to get it. He speaks his mind, owns his desires without shame or guilt, sets clear boundaries and speaks up when they are crossed. 2. Alphas are gentlemen, betas are nice guys. True alphas are kind to others. They are courteous, polite, and considerate, although they respect themselves first and do not allow others to treat them like a doormat. Even though they prioritize their own well-being because they know that they cannot serve others without first taking care of themselves, they genuinely care about the needs of the people in their life and they want the best for others. They don't do any of these things because they crave attention or validation or want to be liked by those around them. They do it because it's the right thing to do and it's simply a part of who they are. Betas, on the other hand, fall into the nice guy syndrome. Outwardly, they are almost indistinguishable from alphas at first. They too are polite, kind, courteous, and considerate. But only when they believe there is something to be gained. A beta male is agreeable to a fault, attempting to get others to like him with niceness. He will agree with beliefs or opinions he doesn't truly hold, go along with the crowd, and supplicate himself to earn the approval of others. The true difference between alphas and betas is not their outward actions, but their inner motivations. Alphas are kind to others even when they have nothing to gain. Betas leverage a faux kindness to earn the approval of others and feel validated. 3. Alphas change or accept it, betas bitch about it. One of the hallmark alpha male personality traits is that alphas take full responsibilities for their lives. Period. They know that everything in their life and everything not in their life is their responsibility and no one else's. This doesn't mean that they believe everything is their fault. Life can be cruel and unfair, and none of us can control what country, ethnicity, sexuality, or family we were born into. But alphas have accepted the cards they were dealt, fair or not. And their response to any alleged unfairness is always the same: what am I going to do about it? At the end of the day, the decision to become an alpha male, and make no mistake, it is a decision, is one of the most important steps that you will ever take in your life. Not because it will help you get more money, have more sex, or be respected by others. But because a life lived as a beta male is what Thoreau called a life of quiet desperation. Beta males always die filled with regret, wishing they could turn back the clock and pursue their dreams, express their authentic selves, and live the life they always wanted to live but lacked the courage to pursue. Beta males hate themselves, hate their lives, and tend to experience a life where everything sucks. Alpha males, on the other hand, die with satisfaction. They may not accomplish every goal they set or achieve every ambition placed on their heart. But they die knowing that they gave this life their all. They took bold risks in the face of uncertainty, marched to the beat of their own drummer, and lived a life that was true to who they wanted to be. They were, as Teddy Roosevelt put in, men in the arena, whose faces were marred by sweat and blood and tears. Who strove valiantly, erred greatly, and dared mightily. When it's all said and done, being an alpha male is not about making more money, having more sex, or enjoying more prestige. But living more of life. It's about breaking free from the confines of society and shunning the ways of the masses. It's about going all out and making your life mean something.